Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about version 9 and the navigation system and how it's changed over version 8, because you know what? It has significantly changed. There is a lot of differences. So now that I've had more time to use it and evaluate it, I've had version 9 for about a week now, and I've used the maps quite a lot. So I guess you can say that I have an honest and good opinion and review of it, of what I noticed the differences from version 8 to version 9. So I can say honestly what I think is different and what I like and what I dislike. These are just my opinions. You guys may not like it or have a difference of opinion. If you see something that I missed, mention it down in the comments below and I'll take a look at it and I can put it on the next one. Okay folks, the first thing you can say you've noticed the change in is the on-screen directions here. They used to be over here on the right hand side, and a lot of people complained about it, and I understand why. It's better and easier to read if they're closer to you. So they've moved it over here. The only problem with moving it over here that I find right now is when you go to, in my opinion, I liked it that when it was over there, I liked the fact that you had the choice of having it compressed like this, or you had the choice of having it laid out like this and the square became a long rectangle, but this still stayed up here. Now, as you can see, when you do it this way and you see all the turn-by-turn directions, which is also, in my opinion, important, you see how much battery you're going to have left at the end of your trip and how much battery you can have if you make a return trip. So I like that. That's a cool little feature. Man, you could pull that up while you're navigating and while it was moving. Now, when you do it, it zooms out and shows you the whole map. It doesn't do it like how it would do it here, show you a zoomed in real-time view of it while you can see the turn-by-turn. Now it's like either or. You have to do it this way or you have to do it that way. So that's a little thing that I'm not too cool on, but I like the fact that it's over here so I can live with it. The other good thing is now in version 9, it shows you what lane you should be in right here. That's a lot better. Before, it would sometimes do it, I believe, but not all the time. Now that it shows it all the time, it's a lot better. Let's just go into the settings quickly. You can get the settings from here, but you can also get the settings from here, I believe, in the navigation. The same settings you'll get here, you will get on the screen if you just click the little gear icon here, which is denotes settings. Comes up here. Of course, you've got your sound and volume adjustment there, your trip planner and everything online, and all that is, and how many minutes you want to save. All that's the same as before. Same with avoid tolls and avoid ferries. What they have, the new feature, is use HOV lanes. Now, for the guys in California that have a lot of HOV lanes, apparently that's one of the main reasons Tesla put it in. But it's great for here in southern Ontario too, where we have HOV lanes and EV vehicles can travel in the HOV lanes with single passengers, and you don't have to have multiple passengers. So that's great. Putting that on, I haven't tested it out yet, or I haven't been in a situation where I can test it out to see if it actually works, but I've been told it works. So that's the settings in there, and you can access it quickly from there. Let's pull this down, make it a little bit bigger. So once again, the one thing you'll also notice that's different in this version as opposed to the others is it shows you the red and orange where there's traffic, because it uses Google's information to show where there's backed up traffic and stuff like that. What it used to show in the other version before, it used to show green for it when the road was fine, and then it would show the red and the orange and stuff like that. Now it looks like they've taken out the green just to lay the map over top. If you zoom out here, you can see, or I guess I could zoom out this way, and you can see that there's no green anymore. It's just orange and or red, and basically you want to avoid the orange or red. It's like a game we play. You want to avoid any orange or any red, ideally. But yeah, I've noticed the one thing that I've noticed is they've taken out the green. Aesthetically speaking, a few things that I've noticed is now the boxes are a little more squared off, as you can see here. For the directions, they're a little squared here. Over here, how you can adjust your north up or directional view or the whole trip, they've made this squared off a little bit more to the guidance and everything. So it's a little more square when you touch the overlay, and the things come up for traffic, and if you want to go to satellite view, and the superchargers. Anyways, all these labels are a little more squared off. But before we go any further, folks, let's talk about the most important thing I find in version 9 that has changed for the navigation and the maps, is the fact that you can now send a destination from your smartphone and or mobile app. You have to have your the mobile app installed on your smartphone, and it works for either Android and or iOS. Here in iOS, basically you can be at home or anywhere away from the car, and you can choose a destination of where you want to go. Let's just say we're using Google Maps. That's what I use. I think you can do it with Waze or Apple Maps or anything like that. You find a destination you want to go, and then you click the share button, and what you have to do is you have to set up and make sure Tesla's in there. If it isn't, you scroll all the way over to the right and find the part that says more, and you can add Tesla to it. And then once Tesla's in there, once it has your destination, and you click on the Tesla icon, what it's going to do, it's going to send the destination straight to the car, and it'll sit there and it'll wait for you. So whether it's 5 minutes later or 2 or 3 hours later that you come back to the car, your destination and your route will all be planned out, and you'll be ready to go. You just hop in the car. You don't have to search for it in the car. Your destination will be in there. I think that's one of the biggest and most convenient features, and Tesla didn't really speak about it too much. They just sort of threw it in there. I mean, I know it was overshadowed by blind spot monitoring and nav to drive and a lot of the other changes, and even the Atari games that came to version 9. So it was overshadowed, but speaking for the navigation, I think it was one of the most useful and underrated features that they added to version 9. Okay folks, here's a quick demo of how the send to destination works. You open Google Maps like I did here, you find a destination, and at the top here, you click that. It says shared directions in the list. I click Tesla, and watch the map here. Instantaneously, it plots out the directions in the turn by turn, and now you can go. The other good thing I've noticed with version 9 is, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure it wasn't in version 8, but the maps have changed around a little bit. They look a little bit different. It's a different tone to it. Like I said, they've taken the green out, but on even small, like 2-lane directional roads here, you can see the directional arrows. It shows you which way the road is going. So I don't know, I guess this is can become more important and more useful for people that are in more urban downtown streets where they have a lot of one-ways. Like I know in Toronto they have a lot of one-ways. In Hamilton, I think Hamilton is just completely all one-ways in either direction. So overall, version 9 is tweaked, refined, and in my opinion, it's a step in the right direction, and it's a good change. A lot of these things take a little while getting used to. Like I said, I've been using this for a week now, so now that I've had an honest week to try it and evaluate and see what I like and what I don't like, I can say that I've gotten used to the navigation being here very, very quickly. And yeah, even though, like I said earlier, I didn't have those expanded view of the directions, I can live with it. All I need to do is, if I need to get the expanded view, is just click on the top and it'll expand. And if I want to go back, click on it again and it goes back to the compressed view. So that's it folks, that's all I got for you today regarding the maps and the navigation in the new version 9. Like I said earlier folks, if you think that I've missed anything that you find important with the navigation and now in version 9 that I might have missed or overlooked, or you have any questions about version 9 and the maps and the navigation, leave a comment down below and I'll take a look at it, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. That's it for me folks, thanks for watching, talk to you on the next one. Okay, I'm going to drive through this gas station, not because I need anything, but just to piss them off, make them think I'm going to buy something and then I'm not.